Alright, I'm just going to clean these up. The bottoms aren't too bad. I'm just going to clean the sides, the toe cap, and the canvas. So for the canvas, I'm going to use Rejuvenator Soft Brush. For the midsole, I'm going to use Rejuvenator Stiff Brush. We have some water with 3 squirts of Rejuvenator's cleaning solution. And for the laces, I'm going to use the soft brush. Okay. That is a side by side. So hey YouTube, I'm going to show you guys how to paint and customize a canvas shoe. These are some Converse right here. I'm going to make them like the CDG pair, and basically all that is the heart on it and the white back, like the back tab right here. This is StockX's website, which is cool because you can do a 360. And yeah, besides that, the white line, this would be white, so we can make that white, and this will be gone too. Also, these are some beat up Converse, so what I'm going to end up doing is just getting rid of all of this and just leaving Chuck Taylor with the star there. That's on both pairs. So what you're going to want to do is, I know it sounds ridiculous, but I've seen it in another YouTube video and it'll actually work. I don't have any printer ink right now, so just go to the website, get the heart, line up the shoe, like preferably the sole, and then just put your piece of paper here and trace this. If you need to enlarge it or minimize it, if you're in Google Chrome, you click the 3 dots over here and it'll say zoom, and you can adjust, minimize, or upsize it. So I got mine at 80% right now, and this looks pretty dead on. So I'll take a piece of paper, I'll trace this, try to trace it on 2 separate pieces of paper if you can, like retrace it twice, and then yeah, then we'll get into it. Okay, I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of a breakdown on what I'm going to do. Don't mind this huge mess. Okay, so the Converse logo needs to be touched up, so I'm going to acetone this all away, keep the Chuck Taylor and the star, and I might put some more white over everything, and then I'll hit that with a finisher. Now, for this line, I might try and sand it down a little bit. Yeah, I might try and sand that down a little bit. Then I'm going to hit that with acetone, and then same step for this right here. And then after that, I'll hit it with some sand free. It's just an adhesion promoter. If you had a Bulldog, that would probably work a lot better, especially one that leaves like it's a white primer, so you won't be doing many more steps to try and cover this with white. And it's not, I'm not going to try and make it like an off-white, because then I'm going to have to do the whole sole. So then I will hit that with just regular white, maybe a little bit of too hard, not for sure, probably not, probably just regular white. So then you come over onto the other side. So right here, I made my stencil. It's a big stencil right now. It's gonna go right there pretty much. Doesn't look too bad just from doing the computer stencil thing. Okay, yeah, so you're gonna need to use 2 soft and I don't know, like a base coat, so like white or like cream or something like that. Eventually you're gonna have to make it white, but do about 5 coats, 3 to 5 coats of white with 2 soft or GAC 900, And then you're going to have to heat set in between each coat. And then after you're done heat setting, then you can apply the red. Apply the red with just regular red. Don't even GAC 900. Don't do too soft. Don't do any of that stuff. And then it should look good. And then you're going to have to see, the dilemma is, do you make it all red and then try to make these white? But then you're going to have to do a ton of white coats again. So basically what I'm just going to do is I'm going to make it all white, and then I'm going to try and make it so I only do the outside. I might cut another stencil or whatever. Just do the outside red. Don't cover the eyes, because you're going to have to be doing a lot more coats of white again. And it's just an extra step that doesn't need to be done when you can just be more careful to do it on this step. So yeah, that's how it's going to look. Looks pretty decent. Okay, so I'm just going to do the process. I just gave you all the steps that you need, and yeah, you should be good. I'll show you how it turns out with the steps that I just gave you. Alright guys, the shoes are done. This is what they look like. If you can see, I painted the line here, matched the color up, painted the back, and that came out of nowhere. I have no idea what that is. I'll have to wipe that off. And then I made that white. And then, yeah, looks pretty good. The eyeballs are honestly so hard. Oh yeah, I forgot I did the back tab too. This is the other shoe. So this is acrylic finisher, just regular, and everything else was done with matte finisher. And yeah, I think they look pretty good. The only problem I had was I put sand free on here, and I ended up using finisher on there too, and I would do like 5 coats, put sand free on there, do another 5 coats, sand free, so on and so forth, until it looked good enough. The only problem is it still seems like it doesn't seem durable enough. So if I were ever to do it again, I would just leave that black. And for everybody else that wants to know, yeah, I would just personally leave that black. But also, that can come off too, which I noticed. Like if you were to heat this up, this strip will come right off. So your probably best bet is to cut right here and cut right here, and just heat it up and take that whole strip off if you didn't want it on there. But yeah, that's the after. They look a lot better. That's for dang sure. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.